Hi, what's up everyone? We are just 2 days away from what is the biggest Division 2 update in recent times. We've played the PTS Phase 1, we played the PTS Phase 2. In fact, on Phase 1, we went for 24 hours. We had that much fun with it, and I can't wait for this to land. There's so much that's changing in the game. We're having an entire new seasonal model. It really is a huge update, and it's just before what's going to be another huge update, because after this update, after season 2, we'll head into season 3 and a brand new DLC. We're going to be having a new map, Brooklyn, New York, a new story, new missions. It's a very good time to be playing a game, and if you're like myself and you've been patient over the last few years, I think now's the time to get quite excited about things to come. And when this update lands, I think from here on out in the Division 2, there's so much to look forward to. So today, now you may have been watching the content, you may know all this already, but if not, if you're interested in what this update's going to bring on Tuesday, I have got you covered in this video. Let's first take a look at the brand new seasonal menu. When we start out on Tuesday, we'll go into the seasons menu, and you can see there's 4 tabs at the top here now. We've got Season Pass, Journey, Priority Objectives, and Events Timeline. We can kind of guess what the timeline will be and the Season Pass will be. It is going to work a bit different this time around, and we'll all get to see that for the first time this Tuesday, because this was not on the PTS. We did, however, have full access to the journey though, and the priority objectives, and these are real good. So let's have a look at the journey first. The journey is going to be at the start of every new season now. So season 2 will start with this journey. You'll start on journey mission 1, and you'll work your way through all of the journey missions down to journey mission 7, and each journey mission is going to get tougher to progress as you go, but you'll get better rewards. And the new modifier aspect of the game, which we will speak about a little bit later, you will be getting rewards for that through this. You'll get some modifiers unlocked through the journey, and at the end as well, there's also like an apparel item. There's a mask that you can earn, so it's well worth doing, and I doubt you can do this in one sitting. We're going to try on Tuesday to try and get all this done, but on the 24-hour stream I did in the PTS, we got nowhere near. I think I got to about 4 or 5 in that 24 hours. We were focused on a lot of other stuff as well, but it is quite a grind, and you don't have to complete everything in each journey mission. So for example, journey mission 1, I completed this and I left one thing undone there. I don't, there's 2 things I can leave. I only need to complete 6 things of the 8 that are there, and that works the same on every single journey mission. So if there's 2 things you don't like, you don't need to worry about them. Complete the other 6, you'll move on. And the rewards are quite good. You're going to be getting Season Pass XP as well, which is kind of like, it's been a current currency in the game. There has been Season Pass XP, but it's kind of been hidden. This is now like brought out where you can see it, and this will be a way of earning XP for your Season Pass to progress in that. Now, I'm not sure, but how we've worked previous seasons on the Division 2, we've been able to smash out levels, smash out XP, and basically finish the pass in one day if we wanted to. I'm not sure if this is going to limit you now and extend that progress, but we'll find out on Tuesday. Priority objectives are next, and this is something else you're going to be doing at the start of every season, because again, the modifiers, which we are yet to speak about, but when we do get to the modifiers, a lot of modifiers are unlocked through priority objectives. You'll be basically getting 3 objectives given to you. You'll have to decrypt them, and you'll get select one, and then it'll tell you what it is. So I've just decrypted this PvP one here. Complete 1 conflict match. Duration's medium, and I get a reward of the Tapper modifier. So you're basically going to be completing these. The rewards can be anything: exotic items, resources, XP, season XP, more modifiers, but you'll be working through these priority objectives, completing them. That will give you rerolls if needed as well, because sometimes you might want to really focus down on modifications. So if you've got a few rerolls, you know, got offered a modification, you can reroll. You can store up to 3 of them, and you unlock rerolls by completing priority objectives. And you also get like 1 abandon per hour as well. So if you choose one and you decide, oh, I don't like that, you can abandon it once per hour also, which kind of classes as an extra reroll. But these are real cool. So you'll be picking priority objectives. You'll be going to do these objectives to get rewards, and this is going to be one of the main ways to unlock all of your modifications for the new modification modifier system. So let's take a look at our system. If you bring up your build inventory, you'll be able to find your modifiers here in PTS Phase 1, where this footage is from. It's on the right-hand side. They moved this up in the PTS Phase 2 next to your specialization. But it looks like this. We have an active modifier, we have global modifiers, passive modifiers, and hostile modifiers. Now, the global modifier is active all of the time, and in season 2 on Tuesday it's going to be point blank. Basically, there's 3 range zones with variable distances: short, medium, and long. Depending on the distance to the target, weapon damage is going to be amplified by a fixed percentage. So short range is 1.2 times, medium 1.35, long is 1.5. No bonus is applied past the distance threshold. So basically, you've got extra damage right off the bat. Turn these on, you got extra damage. You can also deactivate modifiers, by the way. You don't have to do this. Just have a quick look at how that looks on screen. You can see this footage here. You can see as I'm aiming, I've got like a blue, yellow, and red range on my cursor now. So that will indicate to you where you are at what range you are to the enemy. Not only that, but the enemy will highlight as well. So like the enemy will glow yellow, blue, or red. Having this extra damage, though, is going to give a counter to the enemies. The enemies are also going to have modifiers. Now, I don't want to go too much into the modifiers in this video, because once it lands, I'm going to do a full guide for people. A lot of you have been asking me already, you want a GCROCK style beginner guide for how this system works, and I've got you covered. I will be bringing it out. But right now, just very briefly, these modifiers are going to give the enemies a talent against you, really. It's going to give them some buff, so it is going to alter your play. Right now on screen, you can see above their heads of the enemies that I've got some modifiers on them, and this one in particular means if I shoot them at medium range, I'm going to cause damage to myself. So I've got to try and get out of medium range. I need to get to short range with them. I need to get to long range with them. It can be quite tricky, so it changes the way you play. There's other modifiers as well. One that can be quite annoying also is that they'll come out, I call it the oyster modifier, and they'll have a shield, and you need to determine what shield that is. In phase 1 it didn't tell you, in phase 2 it did. It was much better, but they'll either have a short range, medium range, or long range shield, and you've got to get rid of that shield from that range to then be able to cause maximum damage to them. When they've got the shield on, they'll be only taking 40% damage, I think. So this is kind of how the modifiers will work on the enemies. So it does increase the difficulty as it's giving you more power. Not only that, though, as we mentioned earlier, we will be having the ability to unlock modifiers. And if we check this section out here, the active modifier, this bit acts like an ult. And in Season 2, what we saw in the PTS is going to be 3. We've got All Out, Prime Time, or Reversal. Each is their own ult, and basically while you're playing it'll be on cooldown, but on keyboard I'm able to press T and it's going to activate this. So with Reversal, if I was to press T in play, it's going to swap the damage bonuses and equip passive modifiers between short and long ranges for a limited time, increasing each zone's amplified damage bonus by 25%. So basically more damage, and if I'm at short range there, I'm going to get the long range passive modifiers. If I'm at long range, I'll get the short range passive modifiers. It's real good. It's great. And I think I liked All Out as well. I think All Out was real good. But it basically adds ults, and you'll be reading through these to see what best suits you and the build that you're trying to make and the objective you're trying to achieve. And speaking of passive modifiers, these are at the bottom here. So you can only select one active. You've obviously got the global that's always active, and then you can select up to 3 passive. And again, these as well as the active modifiers are going to be what you'll be unlocking through the seasonal journey and the priority objectives. You unlock all of these through that, and once they're all at your disposal, you can go through these and see what you like the sounds of, see what you like, and you'll be able to put up to 3 on, and they really alter how you play the game, and they buff you even more. They make you even more powerful. I had one which I think was this impatient, so effective range was short range. My rate of fire and reload time was increased, and then my magazine size was reduced. Now it sounded bad because your magazine size is reduced, right? I absolutely loved it. It was insane. The Eagle Bearer felt like a Lady Death. I then had something else on that enabled me at short range to get a speed boost. So I was always at short range. I was using that ability where I could half my mag for better fire rate. I was getting kills and moving fast. It's like I'm an Eagle Bearer. It's like an Eagle Bearer and a Lady Death kind of like got together and had a kid. I got some clips to show you. You'll see it in a minute, including this one here. So what this clip here shows is I'm deleting a revive hive there, and on a DPS build, it takes minutes for that to come back, right? With the quicken modifier that you can unlock, with crit, I'm able to get it back right away. Look how quick I was able to put that back down. I only just deleted it. I practically put it down right away. So that's what quicken does. They did have a little bit of a nerf for phase 2 because it was very OP, but such a good modification. And here's the clip where I said the Eagle Bearer met the Lady Death and had a baby. So with this modifier, I'm getting half a mag at close range, but the fire rate is insane. And after I get a kill, I'm getting sped up. I'm able to cover those distances as if I'm running with a Lady Death. It is probably one of my favorite modifiers that are in this new season. I think it's absolutely brilliant. But there's so much more to play around with. That is basically how this system works, okay? Again, I will be covering a full guide on this and explaining everything as the new season lands. The next thing that I want to mention before we get into the end of this video is manhunts. 2.0 manhunts are changing. So if you're used to the old format, this is now the new format. It's going to be like scout missions, and there's going to be 14 weeks of scout missions. Each week you'll get one. And for the first season to season 2, the first season of the new version of seasons, they're going to be little riddles that you need to solve, and they'll be free each week. You'll solve them, you'll complete them, you'll get rewards, you'll get season XP, you'll get general XP, you'll get other rewards, and then you'll be waiting for the next scout mission, and this will go over 14 weeks. Still going to be the same sort of stuff, control points, bounties, and things like that. So it's not changing much there, but it's not as drawn out. It's much shorter, and it's every single week. It's not like you're waiting 4 weeks for the next manhunt, which I think it's much better. On top of that, though, you are going to have a climax mission at the end, and you'll have to complete all 14 of these scout missions to get that climax mission. And that climax mission is designed with the modifiers in mind. And when you first take it on, I believe you'll be taking it on at normal difficulty up to heroic. Once you complete it once, I think this is how it works, how they said, but you'll unlock master difficulty. Or master difficulty will be available from the start. But master difficulty on the climax mission is a brand new difficulty that's intended for 4 people, and again, it has the modifiers in mind. It's going to be easier to do by using the modifiers. I can't wait to see what this is, and I think this could be some of the biggest content that we get in the new season. This master difficulty climax mission could in a way be its own kind of incursion. Not something brand new, but I imagine one of the missions that we are already acquainted with just being done a lot differently and a lot more difficult. A good challenge. And we'll get this every single season from now on. There is so much more to come with this new season as well. We're getting automatic rifles. On screen here is a classic M1A in Descent. I got it up to tier 10 Allegro. Absolutely insane. The lightweight M4 is going fully automatic as well. So many rifles are going fully automatic. And there's a whole host of nerfs and buffs. The nerfs aren't as bad as I think people are making out at all. Like Striker's getting a bit of a nerf, St. Elmo's is, but with the modifiers that they're giving you, you're going to be more powerful, way more powerful. Even without, the nerfs are minuscule, and they're bringing a lot of gear back up as well. They're buffing a lot. So there's all this stuff to try and change as well. There's going to be so much to check out in this new season to see what the new meta may be. It's still going to be Striker, by the way, with the St. Elmo's, but things will be much more worthwhile using at the same time. And then obviously on top of this, we've got all the brand new stuff that we get with a new season again, with new gear set, brand set, exotics to try out. The new exotic Striker assault rifle looks good. It looks like a lot of people are excited about that, and it could be a very good AR. I put it to test against the Elmos, and I still feel like the Elmos is king, but I could be proven wrong. We'll see. We'll see in the new season. But that's everything I've got for you today. I'm very excited for the new season. I hope you are. I'll be streaming it for as long as I can on Tuesday. Twitch drops are going to be on also. If you watch me on Twitch on Tuesday, I'll be having Twitch drops on. You can get some rewards for watching. I think 3.5 hours of view time from Tuesday up until, I want to say November 12th. Don't quote me on that. I could have got the date wrong. But you'll get all the rewards for 3.5 hours watch time during the Twitch drops. So, yeah, make sure you tune in. Come and watch it. Check it out. We'll play the new season together for as long as I can go. I'm aiming for 24 if I can, but we'll see. Thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to hit like on the video. Subscribe if you're new here today. Check out all my links and information down in my description as well to find my community and stuff. But until next time, take care and peace out.